Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Randy Shaves. It's been a little while, been a couple of weeks, but with the holidays and all that stuff, it's been pretty hectic around here. My grandson finally got back from overseas, and he's been home for a while, so been with him, and now he's gone back to his home base in Fort Campbell. So, going to make a video today. What are we going to be using today? Well, we're going to be using a new Stirling scent, one that I just got called the Fresher. Very, very nice scent. I've got the matching aftershave in the glacial formula because it's got that nice menthol that I like in it. The scent notes for this soap, the Fresher, is lemon, petitgrain, black pepper, basil, geranium, and rosemary. It smells really fresh. And I read on the Stirling website where kind of a joke there where Rod says, you know, when we get something and we're not sure what to name it, we just add an ER to the end of it, and this is really fresh, so we just said this is the Fresher. So it is. It's really a nice fresh scent. Never used it. This is the first time I've used it. I just got it the other day. And of course, as a result, I've never used the aftershave. Going to be using my Rockwell 6C today. I've been using my Rezo Rock Lupo a whole lot in my videos, but I'm going to use this today with plate 4, and I just keep that on there for both passes, with the grain and against the grain. I'm going to straighten this up just a little bit. Okay, I think it's a little bit better. For the brush today, it's one of my favorite little brushes. Well, I say little, it's not real. I think it's a 26 millimeter, but man, it's a pretty little thing. It's a Frank Shaving Boar. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Really pretty. I really like Frank Shaving Boar brushes. In love with them. In the razor, I've got a Perma-Sharp blade on use number 2. This is its second use. So with all that said, let me just put a little bit of water on the face and start lathering up with the Stirling the Fresher. And man, it is really a fresh smelling scent. You can smell the citrusy smell, I guess, from the lemon. What all did it say? Lemon, petitgrain, black pepper, basil, geranium, and rosemary. You know, my 2 favorite herbs in the world are basil and rosemary. We cook with those a lot. In anything that has the scent of those in it is a winner with me. So I think it's going to do it for the lather. Nice lather. Nice lather. So we'll warm up the razor a little. Get the old mouth cleared up here where I can talk. And we'll get the shave started. Remove the glasses for the sideburn areas here. I can already tell this soap is just a typical Stirling, slick, easy lathering soap. And I'll tell you something else about this soap. What did I write down here? I figured it up. It's still $2.46 an ounce, guys. Comes in a 5.8 ounce tub. And you can bet with Stirling, if it says, well, all their tubs say 5.8 ounces approximate, but you can bet with Stirling every time you're going to get at least 5.8 ounces in the pour, and sometimes it's even more. Still one of the best values in wet shaving. Rod and Mandy have done a great job of keeping their products affordable. That is really a nice scent. As I said a minute ago, this is the first time I've used it. And it's a keeper. For sure. I got several Stirling soaps and sets in there. And they never let me down. And I really like this 6C razor. I've had, what have I had? I've actually had 3 6S's in the past. And this is my second 6C. And the reason for that, the first 6S I bought was just the regular, steel colored razor. And then they came out with their colored ones, and I like the red, so I bought one. And before I bought my first 6S, I already had a 6C. Well, I got the 6S, and it's a great razor. I don't want to take anything away from it, but the shave with it is practically identical to the shave with the 6C, but the thing I like better about the 6C is the polished finish on it. Now I know it's not stainless, but it'll last as long as I need it to. I guarantee you. We've all got or probably most of us have several razors that aren't stainless steel, especially a lot of the old Gillette vintage type razors and others. And you'll see it said on some of the groups, especially the buy, sell, and trade groups, where this is a stainless razor, it'll last you for a lifetime. Well, so will this 6C. You're not gonna wear this thing out. The finish may change some on it. Mine hasn't, but I guess it could, because it's not stainless. But I like the polished finish because it glides a lot easier on my face than the 6S does. The 6S is kind of a sort of a blasted finish. Well, I guess you might call it semi-blasted. It's not totally blasted, but it doesn't glide as well as this 6C does. So I sold my last 6S, and I mean they're always, people are always wanting them. They're always in demand. But I just prefer this 6C myself because I can't tell any difference in the shave. Now the 6S is a little heavier, but that doesn't affect the shave for me. I don't know, I just like this one better. And I usually just use the one plate, the 4 plate. That's what works for me. Now I know there's other people that may use a 3 or they may go higher. I've gone all the way up to the 6 with this. Never had a problem shaving with it. I just like the 4. It's very efficient. And this scent just keeps getting better, I think. I really like it. I was happy to get this one the other day in the mail. I also, at the same time, got one they've got called Glacial Cedar. Now, I have used it once, and I love it too. You know, there are a lot of cedar scented soaps, say that 5 times fast, out there. But most of them that I've encountered, they have a cedar, you know, a nice strong cedar scent to them, but it's like a, I don't know, for lack of a better word, a fake cedar scent. Now this glacial cedar that Stirling has come out with, man, it smells just like cedar wood. I can remember when I was a little boy, I'd go to my grandma's house and she had a cedar chest. And I know you've all seen those. And I used to I would go in there and open that cedar chest and just stick my head in it and smell that cedar. I've always liked cedar. And I tell you what, that glacial cedar from Stirling smells just like the inside of that cedar chest. They nailed it on that cedar scent. Now, one thing I did notice about it is it doesn't, it's not a all day long lasting scent. I mean, it lasts for most of the day, but I found that it didn't last all day long, but that's fine. Well, this 6C is a smooth razor. And, you know, it's got a pretty bulky head on it, but with what I have found is with the 4 plate and up, the 4, 5, and 6, gets up under the nose pretty good because that blade sticks out enough. And there's enough gap there that it can do it. Yeah, nothing left under the nose. And hey, that's going to do it. Let me rinse right quick. And get the alum out. I've also got a Stirling alum block this time. I've had this for a long time. It's a really good size alum block. And I put a rubber band around it so I can hold on to it better. I've still got my little sliver of my other block. I hadn't used it all yet. Okay, we'll leave that on for a minute, and I'm going to wash this brush out a little so you can get a better look at it. Dry it off some. There it is. That's a nice little boar brush, I'm telling you. And it didn't take much break in at all. It's really, really, really nice. I really like it. Okay, let me get this off my face. Okay, now it's time for the glacial, the fresher. I don't know why I shake these, always to habit. It smells good, and does it ever feel good? Yes, sir. So, hey, that was quick, wasn't it? Quick and simple. We had the Stirling, the Fresher soap with the matching aftershave. Man, that's a nice smell. And I used my Rockwell 6C razor today. Man, it did a great job. There it is. Used the 4 plate, as you can see there, with a Perma-Sharp on its 3rd use. So, hey, that was quick, and that's going to do it for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Right now, we're going to do the July HC&C giveaway, Hendrix Classics and Company. If you want in on that, in the comments of this video, put I'm in. All you got to do, put I'm in, and I'll put your name in the hat for the $15 gift card from Hendrix Classics and Company. Pete Hendrix, so generous, has done this for my channel, and I appreciate it so much, Pete. But anyway, put I'm in the comments, and you'll be entered into the contest for the July drawing. So that's it for today, and I'll talk to you guys later. Adios.